Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm just gonna give you guys a little update on my birds. So let's get started. How did these two get out? What the hell? Okay, let's check out how they got out. I'd assume they get out through here. You know, maybe sometimes I forget to close it. Okay, so I did leave it open. Oopsie. Oh my God. All right. Don't make this difficult. Well, that was easy. All right, let's go. Now, let me just make sure I actually hook this on properly. That way they don't get out. You guys are just happy to be back, huh? Yeah. Guys, I am so dumb. For the longest time, I've been calling these birds row-rows when they're actually called rules. A couple days ago, I was watching a YouTube video and there was a breeder talking about them and he said rules, and I'm like, bruh, is that really how you say it? So moving forward, I am calling them rules, but at this point, I've been saying it for 2 years that I don't even think it makes a difference. So I don't know if I should just continue calling them row-rows because fuck it, right? I have you guys cornered. Oh, you guys like that, huh? Fresh water. So I had the sprinkler system on to water the plants and give the birds a break from the heat. But sometimes I like to go over with the hose and just make sure that everything is drenched, all the plants got enough water, the birds got enough water, and it just keeps the temperature a little low. I also did end up getting 2 pairs of ringtail ducks. Now, these guys are the smallest duck species in South America. I mean, they're just amazing looking. I mean, look at the male, he's gorgeous. And, you know, as always, the females are a little dull color, but I really was crossing my fingers to at least get one a clutch, but I really got them at the end of breeding season. So, you know, by the time I got them, they were barely just settling in, and I'm pretty sure they just weren't comfortable enough to start breeding. We're also working on a pond, but because of the hot weather, it just makes it really difficult to start working. For the most part, they've been getting all of their clean water from this tub, this cement mixer, and I also set up the sprinkler system so they can, you know, get some more fresh water. My Persa Taracos also bred for me. They laid their first clutch and they had, what was it, 3 eggs? And I never really set them up for breeding. This just proves that a bird will breed whenever they feel like it, no matter what you do. I've never raised baby Taracos and I wanted to get that experience. I pulled the eggs out and I put them in the incubator, and one of them wasn't fertile, the other one died in the egg, and then the other one was literally just about to hatch. Like just a couple hours before hatching, it was already pipping, you know, breaking the egg all around. And that motherfucker died. So I was really sad. I'm like, okay, there's always next time. I was very hopeful that they'd give me another clutch because this happened around June. Not June. What comes before June? April, May. It's May. This happened in May, but they should have definitely laid another clutch, but unfortunately they didn't. And then on top of that, I ended up moving them to the second property. So they're probably just confused as fuck as to where they're at. I know I didn't get to show off a lot of my parrots, but I had brought over some rosy fronts. I brought all my rosy fronts over here because these guys are so annoying. That's 8 birds just screaming at all times, so I couldn't stand it anymore and I brought them over here. And this is the proven pair. This is the one that I've had for close to 5 years already. And it looks like they want to clutch again. I mean, this is a completely new environment, so it's going to take some time for them to settle in, or not. Maybe they just are ready to go straight to it. And then this is my Nande pair. I'm a little surprised with the Nandes because I've always produced a good amount of babies every year, but this year I produced 0 and I have 3 pairs. So it was a little disappointing, but I mean, that's just how birds are. You can have really good years with 1 pair and then they can just take a whole break the next one. So another little species I've added is maroon-bellied conures. They look very similar to green cheek conures, but trust me, they're not. They're just cousins. They're in the same family. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. A lot of people have been hybridizing this species with green cheeks. I'm hoping that with this pair, I can at least make a small contribution towards keeping the species pure in aviculture. They're not the most popular pets because, I mean, they're just dark green, similar to a normal green cheek. A lot of breeders don't work with them is because they're not really in demand. But that is not my focus. My focus is preserving this species in captivity. So even if they don't sell for me, I'm totally okay with that. And this goes for any species, whether it be parrots, waterfowl, it can be reptiles. There's just a lot of animals that really need to, you know, breeders really need to come together and work on preserving them before we lose them completely. This is my last remaining pair of Venezuelan troupials. I guess these guys are really hard to breed in captivity, so I just got lucked out with this amazing pair. I didn't document anything, unfortunately. I've just been really busy that I've just been raising the babies and selling them off. So if they do continue to breed for me this year, then, you know, I'll update you guys with progress, but it's already coming to an end of a season, so that is very unlikely, and you probably won't ever see them again because I have just listed these guys for sale. Something I've added this year was an automatic misting system, especially because it gets really, really hot here in the triple digits. So I just want my birds to stay cool. This also works as a backup water source in case the water tank drains out for whatever reason. So having the misting system set up to a second water source serves as a backup just in case their drinking water fails. And it also keeps them cool. So I have it set to 4 times a day for 5 minutes. That way the birds catch a little break from the heat and get to freshen up. You guys were so tough. Oh, hey, no fighting. They're always fighting. Are you gonna follow me? These are mulberry leaves. So let me just get them. Get a few for these big backs. Hey, what the hell? Hey, watch out. Yeah, y'all are some big backs. All right, y'all. That is it for today, okay? It is hot. Let me pull up my phone. I'm gonna tell you guys how hot it is.
You know, that, so for example, with the idea of greed, you don't
not my podcast playing. It is 90. It is, you can't even see it anyways. It is 92 degrees. I'm dying. So yeah, y'all will see me on the next video.